is a big one. Hello, welcome to RetroCore, and today we're taking a look at the Oukitel RT6. This is apparently a military spec tablet. Well, we'll see about that, but just look at the size of the box. It's massive. Here, look. That's my Pixel 7 Pro for scale, and that's a pretty big size phone. Yeah, this is a big box. So what's inside it? Let's take a look. Okay, so first up we got this nice bit of sponge on the top protecting everything, and we got the tablet straight away. And if you've seen my other reviews of Oukitel items, you'll know that this is going to be one big chunky beast of a tablet. Look at that. That is one chunky monkey. So we'll take a closer look at that later on, but let's see what else we have in the box. Okay, we've got another compartment here. Let's see what's in there. Whoa, what's this? We have a metal bracket. Obviously this is to click onto the back of the tablet. Okay, interesting. And we also have a handle, so you can kind of hold it easier, I guess. And we've got a couple of manuals. SIM tool. Yes, this is a 4G compatible device, so you can go online with it using the 4G network or Wi-Fi, of course. Some instructions there on how to attach the handle, warranty card, and what's this? Oh, a little thing about charging. Okay, over on this side we have a screwdriver and some brackets and some little screws. We have a nice, oh, that feels quite nice actually, a nice nylon strap there, so you can put it around your shoulder. We got a USB-C to USB-C cable and the charging brick, and they've actually sent me the right charging brick as well, Japanese or American spec, and this is apparently a fast charger, but oh, there we go, the writing is on there. Let's see what that is. Okay, after checking with my old man eyes, that is a 33 watt charger. Not the fastest, but certainly no slouch. Okay, so that's what we get in the box. Alright, so let's take a look around the tablet. First of all, let's see what we got up here. So we've got a Type-C port and a micro SD and the SIM card tray there. Now this is a waterproof device and also can stand up to high pressure water. I'll put the specs up there for you to see. And yeah, that is a deep USB-C port in there. Alright, let's just check out the SIM card tray. Ooh, this is going to be a bit tricky to get open, isn't it? Oh yeah, that is sealed in there, look at that. Alright, so we've got no problems with that getting waterlogged. We've also got a right side speaker there, sorry, our left side speaker. On the bottom, nothing. On the side we've got the other speaker, the right side speaker, power button and volume rocker. And on the top we have one microphone. On the back of the device we have the camera and a flash. We also got another microphone there. And we got the 4 screw holes to attach the metal bracket or the wrist strap to it. And just listen to that. This is made out of some very sturdy material. It's not metal and it's not plastic. It's kind of like a rubberized plastic, but not that stuff that goes cheap and sticky over the years. This is some quality stuff in here. Proper rugged device. Now it does cover the entire screen as well around here, so if you're going to drop it, there is a couple of millimeters, I'd say about 2 milli, gap between the actual bezel and the screen itself. So if you drop it straight down, the screen is not going to get touched. On the front, we also have another camera, and we have a couple of sensors there. Don't know if you can see those. Now, what I'm going to do first is put this in the freezer. Oh yeah, Oukitel told me, feel free to stick it in the freezer or stick it in the oven. Well, I'm not going to put it in the oven because I'll probably end up melting the bloody thing. But apparently it can withstand temperatures of minus 40 degrees. I'm presuming that's 40 degrees Celsius. I'm going to put this into the freezer right now. freezer it goes, and we'll pick this up in the morning. So here we are, 11 hours later, and yep, that is one cold tablet. Alright, let's take it upstairs and check to see if it still works. If it doesn't work, we're kind of buggered for the rest of this review. Okay, it's now 12 hours later, it's in the evening again, and I have to tell the truth that I did leave this to thaw out. I thought, yeah, I don't really want to switch it on while it's still covered in ice. You know, water and electricity do not mix well. So it's just been left on the carpet, well, on a mat I should say, to thaw out, and yeah, it's in perfect condition. No strange, there's a little bit of dirt on it there, but no strange marks or anything like that from freezing it. Surprisingly, the sticker's still on the back. So let's peel off this front cover. Oh, look at that. And we'll power it up for the very first time. Let's see if it works. When I say powered up for the very first time, I mean powered it up after freezing the bloody thing. Oh, that's the volume rocker. I thought it was broken then. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's come on straight away. No worries at all. It's also got a built-in screen protector I can see there. Oh, okay, that's nice. Nice to see that comes with a bit of protection out of the box. How long is this going to take to boot though? Let's put it that way while it's booting up. Now I must point out that any variation in the color on the screen or any flickering that you see is all due to the way the camera films the screen. In real life there's no flickering, there's no variation in color, it's perfectly white, it looks really nice. I can see on the viewfinder of the camera it looks a little bit dark up at the top, but believe me, in real life it doesn't look like that, it looks perfectly fine. In fact, if I tilt it, there you go, it looks perfectly fine now on camera. Alright, now this is taking its sweet time to boot up here, isn't it? I hope we haven't killed it, because if we have, this review is going nowhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, it seems to be coming to life. And we're on. Okay. Now this device does have face unlock, but it does not have a fingerprint sensor, just so you know. Okay, so I have booted this up while it was still, you know, with the screen protector on and everything, just to take some photos and load it up with a couple of apps and whatever. But apart from these gaming apps here, everything else on it is stock. So as you can see, for some reason it's got YouTube Kids up here, while the main YouTube account is in here. Kind of an odd choice there, considering this is a device made for adults who go out and about or work outside. Now it is running Android 13, I believe. Let's go into the options and we'll check that out. I mean, it is Android 13, I can tell by the interface. So we'll go down to About Tablet, and as you can see, oh yeah, we got some information there about the actual device. Android 13, as you can see right there. And let's see if it's got any updates. So we got Android 13 there. Security version June 5th, 2023. Not too bad. Google Play system update July 1st, 2023. Yeah, not too bad. Let's see if we got any updates available. Alright, we're pretty much up to date. June 5th, 2023. Alright. let's get out of that. So how is this how is this as a tablet? I mean, it is big and hefty, and it is basically the type of device that you're going to take out and about with you. It's not something you're going to sit on the sofa with, holding it, reading a book, because to be honest, you're going to have arms like Arnold Schwarzenegger if you do that. Well, for those who like to go outdoors, it does have a couple of options in here. So we do have a flashlight, which basically uses the flash. We can use it as a big massive world clock. Got different times you can put for around the world. We've got sound recorder, camera. We'll take a look at the camera later on, but this is the main feature here. So these are our main items when we're going out and about. We've got the usual selection of items, such as a sound meter. As you can see, this is a noisy workplace. Yep, it certainly is. If I be quiet, you might be able to hear the air conditioner. Well, you can hear it, although it does say it's quiet. We got like a picture hanging option here, which basically uses the gyros inside the tablet to make sure everything is straight. Can be useful, I guess. This warning really will blow your ears off. Just listen to this. Hang on, let me just turn up the volume. This goes loud. Yeah. Get off. That's pretty loud. I do like this feature. As well as checking for dead pixels, it can also certainly get someone's attention. One nice feature is the magnifier. I don't know if it's going to be very useful here, so let's just put the DeLorean over there, and we'll get the camera in autofocus as I bring it a little bit closer to the screen here, and let's see if we can zoom in on the DeLorean. Alright, so as you can see, that's doing a pretty good job at magnifying. I mean, all it's doing is zooming in digitally, but not too bad at all. And where is it? Here it is. So you can see the fine detail there on the actual DeLorean. You can even see inside it. Not bad at all. Where's my Marty McFly hoverboard gone? I've lost it. Ah, here it is. See if we can see the detail on this. Yeah, lovely stuff. Okay, enough messing about. How about YouTube? How does it handle YouTube? It's got a display. While not 4K, it is pretty high resolution, so I wonder if we can play 4K videos on this. Let's get the camera down to a better angle and check it out. Alright, so for the first check of 4K video playback, we're going to check out this video here. Let me just change the volume. Let's turn that down. So this video was filmed on my Lumix camera at 4K 30, and as you can see, it is struggling with that. It's not playing that very well at all, is it? So that could be the built-in standard Android 13 video playback option, using the photo viewer, but you can see it's skipping frames like crazy. So it doesn't like that. But what about YouTube? Can you play 4K on YouTube? Well, there's only one way to find out, and we'll do that by checking out some of my videos here on YouTube. Now let's see. This is a video here of my gaming pickups recorded in 4K, 4K 30. So let's see if it plays this in 4K. So we'll go into the options. It's on 480p at the moment. Advanced. Yeah, okay, we got the 4K option there. Let's see if it plays that. Oh, it looks to be a little bit slow. Let's skip a little bit where we got some motion going on in the corner of the screen. Yeah, that does not seem to be the best, does it? Yeah, you can see it's a little bit slow there. Yeah, that is definitely not playing 4K very smoothly. Okay, let's check out 2K, see what we can get with that. There we go, 1440p. Here we go, 1440p is kicked in now, and as you can see, the motion is much smoother. Yes. So while this screen is capable at displaying a 4K video image, I don't think the machine is powerful enough to actually play a 4K video, either with it being via YouTube or a pre-recorded video. But that's okay, because let's be honest, watching 4K content on a screen even this size is kind of pointless. You're not going to see everything, are you? Okay, so what about the cameras? Well, we got two camera options here. We've got a front-facing camera and a rear-facing camera. There we go with the front-facing camera. And as you can see, I've got all the lights off at the moment. Let's switch them back on. Here we go, that's better. You can see what's going on. So as you can see here, the image is pretty decent on the front-facing camera, which is right up here. Got a couple of sensors to the side there as well. And on the rear-facing camera, yeah, it does a reasonable job there. As you can see, the autofocus just kicked in, no problems whatsoever. So how is it for recording video? Well, first of all, let's take a look at the options available to us when recording video. So if we go into the options here, you can see we've got 1080p, 720p, 480p, or CIF. So no 4K video, but we've got 1080p, and that is 1080p at 30 frames per second. We do have a couple of options here, such as scene mode, where we can do various different options to the colors and what have you. So we can put it in theater mode, which I believe changes the frame rate, snow sports, whatever. So a couple of options there. Sound switch, that switches on your sound or switches it off. Volume keys, which will control the actions of the camera, so you can record by just pressing the volume keys, geotagging and things like that. So not too much in the way of options on video. Let's move over to picture. And as you can see, for pictures we have the usual options as well. We also got anti-shake. We've got a ZSD in there as well. Picture sizes, 16 megapixel with a 4:3 or 16 megapixel 5:3 image. Interesting. Actually, I took all the pictures of this in 4:3. Capture mode, so you can touch, or normally you just press the button. I think pressing the button is better. And we've got a continuous shot mode here, 20 shots per second. Let's give that a try, see what happens. Yep, that seems to work pretty well. And if we go into there, there's 20 shots of the exact same thing. Alright, well that works. So we also have an AI mode, which is meant to help with the color. And of course we've got the usual grid patterns to keep things straight. As well as different options for different camera options, I should say. We've got beauty mode, we've got mono, which puts everything in black and white. And apart from that, we've got a pro option where we can change our ISOs. We've got a barcode scanner function and a night mode option. And to be honest with you, the night mode option does nothing. Nothing at all. I tried taking pictures with nighttime mode and normal mode. Exactly the same. Didn't make a difference. As far as flashes go, you got the standard automatic or always on type flash. And zoom, it's digital zoom only. And as you can see, it doesn't look particularly nice. It's 4 times digital zoom. But digital zoom sucks on everything, so nothing new there. Anyway, enough yapping from me. Let's take a look at some of the sample shots and sample video taken with this device. So here we are taking a video with the Oukitel RT6. This is the front-facing camera at 1080p. We've got image stabilization switched on. It should be pretty good. At least it looks okay on this screen. Right, let's check out the back camera. And here we are checking out the back camera. Again, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Now, old Oukitel tablets had a bit of an issue with the autofocus going in and out all the time. But this one seems to be pretty much rock solid.
yards. Tough stuff starting hole. Which dog leg, some left, right, round a wooded hill.
So there you have it. That is gaming on this device, and it's a bit hit and miss. Things like Dreamcast work perfectly fine, PSP, PlayStation, N64, well, apart from Bangeo, but nothing works well with Bangeo. That game really does push emulators. But you know, those type of devices work perfectly fine. Now, Sega Saturn, this emulator, Yabasan Shiro 2, works better with OpenGL devices. This device uses Vulkan for its 3D graphics, and as a result, this emulator is not very good at performing very well on these type of devices. So that's no surprise. And of course, it's no surprise that GameCube on the Dolphin emulator doesn't work, because it doesn't work on anything. Games like Real Racing 3 work really well. I would show you, but it wants to download a 600 megabyte patch, and I'm not going to do that because the servers on their end are really slow at the moment. But this device isn't made for gaming, is it? This device is made for those people who want to go out and about. This is a rough and ready rugged device, right? This is something you take out with you when you go camping, something you work with when you're working outside. Maybe you're an outside repairman or something and you need a rugged tablet. It's going to get knocked about all over the place. This will do the job. Waterproof, dustproof, and as we've seen, freezer-proof as well. Of course, if you do get lonely when you're out and about doing your job, you can always switch on the FM radio, which needs some headphones plugging in, so let's give that a try. Oh no, I just realised. We can't plug headphones in because this doesn't have a headphone socket. Well, that was some good thinking, wasn't it? Maybe it'll work if we plug in the USB-C cable. Okay, let's plug in the USB-C cable and see if that will let us boot up the radio. No. Plug in headphones, use as an antenna. Yeah, some good thinking there, Oukitel. Completely useless app, because there's no headphone socket on this thing. Oh well, forget that. You can't listen to the radio. So, all round, it's a pretty reasonable, average device. Links in the video description if you're after one of these. And remember, the links are unaffiliated, but if you do click on them, I'm sure it'll make the sponsor of this video happy. Alright guys, take it easy, keep on gaming and enjoy your games. Take it easy. See ya.